Hey there, welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing here to look at the energy of the week. Let's go ahead and get a message for the upcoming week, which is October 20th through the 26th, 2025. Thanks so much for being here. How are you guys? Still using my Halloween deck. I've got a couple, but I really love this one. I should probably just use my Halloween decks throughout the year because I love them. All right. Let's go ahead and get a card for the overall vibe of the week. See what the overall energy of the week is for all of those that are watching. And thanks so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well. Overall energy this week. And I just want to say, if it really does feel like, trust yourself this week, trust your intuition. I think it's going to be spot on. Do your best not to second guess yourself or to stifle your voice or your truth. If you feel like something needs to be said or you feel like a change needs to be made, make sure that you follow through on that. Even if you know that it might upset or bother others, don't be disrespectful, but you've got to honor yourself as well. All right, overall energy this week. What can you expect? Things to consider this week. Overall advice and guidance. I'll take that one too. Kind of feels like that card wanted to come out. We've got the Four of Swords on the bottom. Interesting. Okay, overall vibe this week. What do we have? Nice. We have the Ace of Cups. I really like this. Going along with what I was saying, honoring yourself, filling up your cup, making yourself a priority. But I do like this energy of the Ace of Cups. This is emotional, spiritual, I want to say restoration. Giving back to yourself. The Four of Swords talks about a need for recovery, for rest, recovery. It could also be that you have been doing a lot of resting and recovering and you're finally starting to feel maybe more like yourself, or you're starting to feel like you're able to maybe take on some new challenges or different challenges. Really follow, like I was saying, really follow your heart this week. Things, or what can you expect this week? Five of Pentacles, interesting. This cards came up a lot for myself and then for other people that I've been reading for. What can you expect? I'm just going to say it. You can expect to not feel or have the support that you're wanting from others. It does kind of feel like, it kind of feels like being out there on your own, on a raft by yourself. It kind of feels like that. That's not necessarily the truth of the matter or the reality of the situation, but that's kind of what it feels like. And this feels more like in regards to people showing up for you or having maybe the emotional support that you hope to have, or getting the response that you're hoping to get from other people. And it might not be, I just feel like a lot of people are so wrapped up in what's going on in their own lives. It's not that they are purposely trying to ignore you or put you off. They just don't have the capacity to be as supportive as maybe you are wanting them to be. Again, putting yourself first, filling your cup is going to be really important. But yeah, Five of Pentacles is feeling left out, feeling like you don't have the resources, whether that's emotional support or financial support. It could feel like, doors are being, closed in your face, type of an energy. And maybe it's good that some of those doors are being shut. I also really I just have this sense that a lot of the support is not showing up for you because Spirit is really wanting you to trust your intuition. Spirit is really wanting you to move forward with your plans. And I feel like that lack of support or maybe silence from those around you, it really is a blessing. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Things to consider, things to keep in mind. Queen of Pentacles. This is a week of really being very independent. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles card is representing the majority of you here watching this video. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. And what's interesting here is she has the Queen of Pentacles. Don't worry, all of your needs will be met. All of the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, she's very resourceful. She knows what she needs. She knows how she can get what she needs. She's also very good at taking some time out for herself, to nurture her home. So keep this in mind. You know, do your best to stay out of, you know, victim mentality. Do your best to honor what your family needs, what you need, you know, what your mental health needs. Just be very, you know, mindful of that. And I also feel like the more that we show up for ourselves and the more that we take care of ourselves through, you know, eating well, exercising, doing all of those things, that I feel like the universe gives us the support that we need too. It's almost like if we're taking care of ourselves, that is showing the universe that that we value ourselves, we value our energy, and we get the support that we need. I've seen that happen so many times. I just know there's something to that. Wow, lots of pentacles here. Interesting. So we've got almost the whole Pentacle family here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is advice and guidance. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles. So I love, you know, the Knight of Pentacles. The advice here is just to stand your ground, stay steady, keep moving forward. Don't rush this week. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady energy. It's doing a lot of hard work. You might not be seeing the outcome or the results that you're wanting to see this week, but it's coming. So hang in there. King of Pentacles, again, everything this guy touches turns to gold. Resources, money, connections, all of that is coming. It just might not, you might not see it this week. So, you know, don't lose sight of your goals. Don't give up on yourself. If there's a project or something you've been working on for a long time and it just doesn't feel like it's ever going to come together, you know, listen to your intuition, but don't necessarily give up on that. The results are coming. So there is a lot of support for you, even though it might not feel like it or seem like it this week. Lots of pentacle cards here. So do your best, take care of yourself, do your best to stay out of victim mentality, rest, recover. And for some of you, you know, recovery is on the way if you've been feeling unwell or feeling a little out of sorts. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.